NLWN-TV presents the In the Dugout show with a look at today's Eau Claire Cavalier game. Now, join us as we get ready for baseball in the dugout.
Hello and welcome to the NLWN-TV studio and today's edition of In the Dugout. Rick Olson here, and we're getting ready to bring you all the action of today's battle between the CRBL South leading Eau Claire Cavaliers and the CRBL North leading Cadott Red Sox in a doubleheader from Cadott High School baseball field in Cadott. The Cavaliers are coming off a doubleheader split with the Osseo Merchants on Friday, while the Red Sox were scheduled to face the Tilden Tigers on Wednesday, but that game was postponed until Tuesday due to the smoke in the area. Now, the last action for the Red Sox was back on July 12th when they swept a doubleheader from the Osseo Merchants. Now, coming up in this edition of In the Dugout, we'll take a look at today's matchups between the Cavs and the Red Sox. Then we'll get Cavalier manager Ryan Bemnister's perspective on today's game in the Ryan Bemnister Show. Following that, we'll take a quick look around the Chippewa River Baseball League to see where things currently stand as the playoff races are starting to take shape. Also, we'll take a moment to get to know one of this season's Cavalier players in Cavalier Profile. Finally, we'll bring you all the play-by-play action of both of today's games from the high school baseball field in Cadott. So it's time to get ready for some baseball action, and we'll do just that coming up right after this brief timeout as you're tuned to In the Dugout on NLWN-TV.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Oh boy.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Welcome back to In the Dugout. Very shortly, the Eau Claire Cavaliers will take on the Cadott Red Sox in a doubleheader battle between the leading team in the CRBL South and the CRBL North leaders from the Cadott High School baseball field in Cadott. The Cavs split a doubleheader with the Osseo Merchants on Friday, while the Red Sox were smoked out of their game with the Tilden Tigers back on Wednesday, and will make up that game on Tuesday. In the Cavalier games against the Merchants, the Cavs dropped the opener 3-0 and were led on the mound by Aiden Ecker, who went the distance and gave up no earned runs on 6 hits. The Cavalier bats were very quiet and just didn't give Ecker any run support. Defensively, Trent Cornell made a web gem of a play at second base, making a tough stop on a ball hit by Cal Freitag, and was able to gather himself to make a good throw to Jerome Delikowski at first for the out. Ecker glances at first and delivers. Ground ball, grabbed by Cornell, throw to first is in time. Nice play that time by Trent Cornell. Now in Game 2, the Cavalier bats showed more life and provided plenty of support for Andrew Milner to lead the Cavs to a 7-0 victory to gain the split. Milner threw his third complete game of the season and first shutout. He gave up 7 hits while striking out 9 and walking none. At the plate, the Cavaliers were led by Trent Cornell, who went 2 for 2, including a 2 RBI double, and scored twice.
Jordan Hauser looking over the signs, taking his time, delivers. That ball hit out to the gap in left center, and that's going to the fence. Coming in is Crowell, and Timon motoring in as well. And that is a 2-hit double by Trent Cornell.
Caden Erickson went 2 for 3 with an RBI double to left and another RBI on a sacrifice fly to right in the first inning, as well as scoring a run.
Jordan Hauser delivers a shot to the gap in between left and center field, going near the wall. Coming in is Pankratz, and Erickson gets on with an RBI double.
Xavier Bemnister was willing to sacrifice as he had a sacrifice bunt in the first inning and then picked up the first of 2 RBI on a sacrifice fly to center field in the third.
Hauser delivers. Ball hit out to center field.
Should score a run.
And sacrifice fly, and coming in to score is Trent Cornell.
Ashton Kroll went 2 for 3 and scored a run.
And ball gets by third base. And another base hit, 2 for 2 for Ashton Kroll in this nightcap.
Milner's pitching performance was bolstered by the errorless defensive play by the Cavaliers in the field, including Xavier Bemnister fielding a ground ball, stepping on third for the force out, and throwing to Jerome Delikowski to complete the 5 unassisted to 3 double play.
And it feels like
it. Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed. Ball hit to Xavier Bemnister, and he makes the throw to first to Delikowski.
Thibodeau hits the double play to end the inning.
Now the Cadott Red Sox come into tonight's game with a Chippewa River Baseball League record of 12 wins and 3 losses and are riding a 5-game winning streak. The Red Sox game with the Tilden Tigers on Wednesday was postponed due to the heavy smoke in the area. Now the last action for the Red Sox was on July 12th when they swept a doubleheader from the Osseo Merchants 16-8 and 10-5. The Red Sox are a power-hitting machine with a team batting average of .350, which includes 17 home runs and 30 doubles. The Red Sox are being led at the plate by former Cavalier Jack Redwine, who's hitting at a .488 pace, including 3 home runs, scoring 13 runs, and driving in 12 more. He's being followed by Jonah Hansen, who's hitting .450, which includes 2 home runs. Another former Cavalier, Luke Erickson, at .431 with 2 home runs, Cole Backham at .424, and Sam Feck at .408 with 3 home runs, round out the Red Sox hitting .400 or better. On the mound, the leading pitcher for the Red Sox has been Zach Thiese, who's posted a 3-0 record with an ERA of 5.04 in 25 innings pitched. He struck out 17 while walking 16. Chase Watkins has the lowest ERA, leading the Cadott pitchers with an ERA of 2.25 in 16 innings pitched. Gio Bazile has worked 20 innings and has an ERA of 4.50. Now the Cavaliers are being led at the plate by Sam Knickerbocker, who's sporting an even .500 batting average, including 7 doubles, a home run, and a team-leading 19 RBI. He's being followed by Trenton Palmer at .362 with 11 runs scored and a team-leading 14 bases on balls. Xavier Bemnister at .342, Logan Hesselman at .340, and Aiden Pankratz at .304 round out the Cavaliers hitting .300 or better. On the mound, the Cavaliers are being led by Aiden Ecker, who has a 0-1 record with 3 saves in 12 2/3 innings pitched with an ERA of 0.00. He has yet to give up an earned run and has struck out 10 with a whip of 1.10. Andrew Milner has been the workhorse for the Cavaliers and has an 8-0 record with a save in 51 1/3 innings pitched, compiling an ERA of 1.93, including 3 complete games and 61 strikeouts. Mason Yarrington has a record of 3-1 with a 3.18 ERA in 34 innings pitched. Eli Rathke has a record of 2-2. Leidel Torres has a record of 1-1, and James Schute's record is 1-2. Blake Bemnister has also picked up a win for the Cavaliers. Other pitchers picking up saves for the Cavs include Leidel Torres, James Schute. They each have picked up 1. Now, coming up next, following this timeout, we'll get manager Ryan Bemnister's perspective as we chat with him on The Ryan Bemnister Show. You're tuned to In the Dugout on NLWN-TV.
Some people judge a book by its cover, and if you're not what people are looking for, you're kind of like a reject.
School, it feels like everyone's staring at me, and I'm just kind of not really a person.
It just feels hard today. Nobody was listening to me.
Try to
understand me more, and I'll try to do the same.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at sounditouttogether.org.
The Goat Coffee House on Water Street in Eau Claire presents The Ryan Bembnister Show, where Cavalier manager Ryan Bembnister gives us his perspective on today's game. And now, The Ryan Bembnister Show.
Again, we're at the Goat Coffee House on Water Street in Eau Claire talking with Cavalier manager Ryan Bembnister. And Ryan, today the Cavaliers will have the opportunity to face the CRBL North leading Cadott Red Sox. But before we get to today's doubleheader, coming into this weekend, the Cavaliers have been making a pennant run and have climbed into the top spot of the CRBL. Talk a little bit about the progress the Cavs have made this season.
Well, we battle in each game, give ourselves opportunities to win. The bats have come alive lately. It's the gauntlet schedule that we played at the end of the year here with a bunch of teams that are basically on top of each of the divisions. So it's kind of a tough road, but they've persevered well, and I just like our approach at the plate. I like the way we're pitching. Progress would be a little bit quicker and better if we could stop making some errors in the field, extended in and stuff like that. But those things happen. So yeah, I like where we're sitting. I like how we're playing. I like the approaches. I like the pitching.
I would think you talked about the gauntlet you've had to run in this last part of the season, but I would think as a player, they actually kind of like that because they're playing the really tough competition, and that tends to bring the best out of them too.
Yeah, it usually does, and plus playing all those games back. I mean, you get a little tired there, but you can also get in a rhythm. And that's what we're seeing with the bats. They've gotten in a rhythm in the last week, and, rolling off as many hits as they had in every game. It's pretty impressive. So hopefully it's just not too hot and too much for the guys, and they don't get too tired.
Now, the Cavaliers have found themselves in a pretty good position to make a run for that CRBL title, which would be the second in 3 years if they could pull that one off. What are some areas they need to pay extra special attention to in order to meet that goal?
Clean defense.
Sometimes you just sound like a broken record, and that's what it is.
I'm sorry, but that's what it is. We've had good pitching all year long, and the only thing that's been really costing us is a couple of timely errors in the field that extended innings and made guys throw a little bit more. We've been doing well with the timely hitting, plate and runs, scoring more than we normally do. But we got to really limit our mistakes, give our pitchers a little bit more of a chance to relax and settle in, and just take care of business.
And it doesn't hurt, like I'm thinking back to Wednesday's game when Mason Yarrington was out there, and all of a sudden after the first inning he had a 6-run lead, and that gives him all kinds of confidence too.
That helps the pitcher's mindset a little bit, yeah. We got to keep doing that kind of stuff. We got to take advantage of those innings like that. We can't just score 1 or 2 runs in those innings. We got to put up some really good cricket numbers every time we go out there and have an opportunity to do so. It seems like they've been doing that lately, so that's good.
Now today the Cavaliers take on the Cadott Red Sox. They are currently 12-3, and they're leading the CRBL North. What can you tell us about the Sox?
They got a lot of good bats. They got some guys coming back now that have been kind of doing some internships and working over the summer, so I know that their pitching staff's a little bit stronger than it was in the beginning of the year. They're always tough. It's a tough out just because of how good that lineup is up and down the 1 through 9. So
a number of former Cavaliers in that lineup.
Yeah. Those guys all hang out together and are buddies and stuff like that, and they just ended up out there, and that's okay. And yeah, we just got to find a way to get those guys out.
Well, with the doubleheader on Friday, and now this doubleheader today, who do you anticipate getting the call to the mound?
That's why we limited Mason's pitches on Wednesday. Give him a few days rest and have him come back. So we're going to go with Mason and Schutte in both those games, 1 and 2. And then just kind of piece together late innings from that, depending on how guys' arms feel.
Well, Ryan, good luck on today's game. Hopefully the Cavaliers can find a way to put themselves in one of those top spots in the CRBL playoffs.
I hope so.
You've been tuned to the Ryan Bembnister Show presented by the Goat Coffee House on Water Street in Eau Claire, with Cavalier manager Ryan Bembnister's outlook on today's game. Stay tuned. More of In the Dugout is coming right up.
I'm a United States Marine. When I came home, I became angry, I had migraines and respiratory issues.
I served in the Army. There's a lot more people out there that have gone through more things. I shouldn't go and get those benefits because they had it worse.
If you could say anything to that veteran, what would you say?
Every veteran is deserving the benefits they earned by serving our country. You deserve because you serve. If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait, reach out.
Welcome back to In the Dugout. We're getting ready to bring you all the action of today's Chippewa River Baseball League doubleheader from the Cadott High School baseball field in Cadott between the Eau Claire Cavaliers and the Cadott Red Sox. Now, back on Friday, the Chippewa River Baseball League had 2 games scheduled. Those were a make-up doubleheader between the Cavaliers and the Osseo Merchants. In Game 1, the Merchants emerged victorious 3-0, while in Game 2, the Cavaliers were the winners 7-0. As the battles intensify for the divisional crowns and the playoff positions, the Chippewa River Baseball League standings are as follows. In the South Division, the 11-6 Cavaliers hold down first place and a game and a half ahead of the 9-7 Osseo Merchants. In third place, we find the 7-8 Eau Claire Bears, who are 3 games off the pace, and in fourth are the Whitehall Whitetails, who are 3.5 games back. The 6-9 Beef River Bullfrogs are in fifth, and the Augusta Athletics are in sixth. In the North Division, first place belongs to the 12-3 Cadott Red Sox, who are a mere percentage points ahead of the 13-4 Tilden Tigers. In third place are the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks, who at 10-5 are 2 games out, with the 10-6 Jim Falls Sturgeons at 2.5 games back. The Bloomer Woodticks hold down fifth. Today, the Chippewa River Baseball League has 4 doubleheaders scheduled. Those include the Cavaliers traveling to Cadott High School baseball field to play 2 against the Cadott Red Sox, while the Jim Falls Sturgeons will host the Beef River Bullfrogs in a twin bill from Grudem Field in Jim Falls. It will be the Osseo Merchants heading to Casper Park in Chippewa Falls to play a doubleheader against the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks, and the Whitehall Whitetails will welcome to Melby Park in Whitehall the Tilden Tigers for a twin bill. Now, coming up next, following this timeout, we'll get to know one of this season's Cavalier players on Cavalier Profile. You're tuned to In the Dugout on NLWN-TV.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Time now to get to know a Cavalier player on Cavalier Profile. We'll get to know a little better who plays on this year's Eau Claire Cavalier baseball team. And now, Cavalier Profile. This has been Cavalier Profile, where we get to know a little better who plays on the Cavalier baseball team. Stay tuned, more in the dugout coming right up.
No, no, no. Turn it down. Turn it off. Get a hand. Lose the bells and whistles. Drive without distractions.
Welcome back to In the Dugout. Today the Cavaliers will attempt to hold on to their lead in the CRBL South when they clash in a doubleheader against the CRBL North leading Cadott Red Sox from Cadott, Wisconsin. The Cavaliers are looking to clinch a playoff spot and even the CRBL South crown with a magic number of 2 to do just that. So today's doubleheader could give the Cavaliers a shot at that goal. This could also be a preview of a CRBL playoff matchup. So today we have exciting baseball coming your way, and we'll have all the action of today's games for you right here on NLWN-TV. Now, in just a moment, I'll join our broadcast crew at the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility at Cadott High School baseball field as we get ready for today's CRBL doubleheader between the Eau Claire Cavaliers and the Cadott Red Sox. That's all coming up next. You've been tuned to In the Dugout on NLWN-TV.
We come from a long line of farmers, and there's a sense of pride, but there's also a significant amount of pressure.
Farmers have to take care of their physical and their mental health, because what's a farm without a farmer?
Watching the sun come up, that's my time. I can have a cup of coffee, and every day's a new opportunity.
That's cool. Your hand's gotten so cool. Yeah.
Don't forget to check in on yourself. Love, your mind.
You've been watching the In the Dugout show with a look at today's Eau Claire Cavalier game. Stay tuned. Coming up next is live Eau Claire Cavalier baseball.
When tech goes on the fritz and frustration kicks in, Sladen's technology where you trust he can. From nowhere to backups, we've got what you need. Call us up, we'll plant the seed. Sladen's on the way, your heroes in disguise. For businesses large and small, we're the ultimate prize. 715-864-2833, get the IT help you desire. Call 715-864-2833 today.
NLWN-TV presents Eau Claire Cavalier baseball.
Under the lights, where legends are born, diamond warriors with heart that's worn, uniforms shining, proud on the field, a title to win, a promise revealed, every pitch thrown, every swing that we take, together we rise, oh make no mistake, with bats and with balls.
Follow the Cavaliers all season long as they strive for another Chippewa River Baseball League title.
Cavaliers striving, hear the crowd roar, seeking a title, we're hungry for more, every base we run, every cheer that we hear, united we stand, with nothing to fear.
So now, let's go out to the ballpark in today's Eau Claire Cavalier baseball game.
The stakes, this is our moment, let's make no mistakes.
And good afternoon, and welcome to the baseball field at Cadott High School. Rick Olson with you, bringing you the Cavaliers taking on the Cadott Red Sox in a twin bill. And joining me today is Jay Fall and Kaylin Olson on the computer and Amanda Lemler on the camera today. It's a warm but not amazingly hot day today, and it's a little on the smoky side, and we're getting ready for today's ball game. In fact, Jay, why don't you tell us who's going to play in this one?
Okay, so for the Cavaliers who are visiting, leading off for them will be Brayton Tillman, and he's playing center field. Aiden Pankratz Batting second, he'll play left field. Caden Erickson will be at third base in this first game. In the third position, Sam Knickerbocker, the catcher, bats cleanup. Logan Hesselman is in the fifth position. He'll play first today. Trent Cornell will play second base and bat sixth. Jerome Delikowski is the extra hitter. Cole Timon, the designated hitter, in the eighth position. Ninth batter's Trent Cornell. He'll be playing shortstop in this first game. And Trenton Palmer will be in right field and batting 10th. And the starting pitcher for the first game here for the Cavaliers, Flying Ryan Page.
Flying Ryan Page has not thrown competitively since 2019. And he's going to make his first mound appearance in 7 years. So let's keep our fingers crossed that he's still got what it takes.
For the host Cadott Red Sox in Game 1, leading off will be second baseman Jack Kine, wearing number 24. Luke Erickson, number 10, will bat in the second position and play center field. Jonah Hansen is the catcher. He is in... He'll be batting third, wearing number 15. Number 18, Sam Beck, will play first base and bat cleanup position. Number 12, Jack Redwine, batting fifth, and he will play right field. Logan Brzezinski is batting in the sixth position, wearing number 8, and he is playing in left field. Cole Perlberg is the shortstop, batting seventh, wearing number 3. Carter Hesselman is the designated hitter, batting in the 8th spot, number 26. And yes, Carter Hesselman and Logan Hesselman are brothers. And
yes, we have a family feud going on today.
And Chad Crone rounds out the lineup for the Red Sox, batting ninth, and he will play at second base. And the pitcher for the Red Sox is Henry Wilkinson, number 11.
Yeah, in fact, when we look at the Cadott Red Sox lineup, there are a number of former Cavaliers. Luke Erickson played for the Cavaliers. Jack Redwine played for the Cavaliers. Carter Hesselman was a pitcher for the Cavaliers during the first year that we broadcast Cavs games and was very effective. And now we're going to have time for our national anthem.
Please rise and mingle and remove your hats on our America and those who support our freedom at home and abroad for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And there's the playing of our national anthem from here in Cadott. We are at the Cadott High School baseball field, and that's where the Red Sox call home. Little different than every other field in the league, as far as I know. I think I've been to all of them now, and it is the only one that is what they call a skin infield, where they don't have grass in the infield. And skin infields are a dying breed, but that's what we have. And so it makes it a little more difficult sometimes to get distances and stuff. Umpires for today's game, behind the plate we have Larry Durkop, and I've worked with Larry in a previous career, and we also have Billy McKnight out on the bases. And Larry's giving me a dirty look now for admitting that I used to work with him. Hopefully that doesn't affect his balls and strike calls.
For the Cavs.
Right.
It shouldn't. He's worked a lot of Cavs games, so.
He has. I think he was looking over here for Dan because he's more worked with Dan. But Dan had orders from his family. He has family from out of town visiting that he's not available for today's doubleheader or for Wednesday's game. And so when the boss says you're not available, then you're not available. Taking a look at the Cadott Red Sox defensively at third base is Chad Cron. Cole Perlberg is at short. Jack Kine is at second base. Sam Feck at first. Jonah Hansen behind the plate. Out in the outfield, Logan Brzezinski, Luke Erickson, and Jack Redwine going from left to right. On the mound is Henry Wilkerson. Wilkerson has a 1-0 record and 4.50 earned run average. He's only got about 8 innings pitched so far this year. But in that 8 innings, he's got 11 strikeouts, so he's been right around the plate and very effective.
That breeze very nice. 79 degrees here at Cadott. The real feel is 92, though, with a 63% humidity. Wind southwest of 2 up to 7 miles an hour.
So we're ready to get things started. Brayton Tillman steps in for the Cavaliers. Wilkerson looks in for the sign. He likes that one. Goes into his motion, and we're underway, and that was inside for a ball. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It counts even at 1-1. Tillman comes into the game batting .288. Wilkerson shakes off one. Now he starts his motion. And there's a pop-up in the infield. Moving over is Kine, and he makes the catch.
For the first out.
That's going to bring up Aiden Pankratz.
Pankratz is up.
Pankratz batting .304. He's playing left field today. A little bit different infield for the Cavaliers today. We'll get to that when the Cavs take the field. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Pankratz takes a look at his bat to see where the hole was because he swung right through that one. Wilkerson winds and fires. That's a strike called on the outside corner. Two strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. So Pankratz goes down 2 outs. That's going to bring up Caden Erickson. Erickson batting .284. Wilkerson winds and fires, and that's outside for ball one. Here's the wind and the pitch. Strike called at the knees. One ball, one strike. And the pitch. Foul back into the screen. And the pitch. High pop up, foul territory, and it's just out on the road. Well, Jay, we do have an over-under we could run today, and that's how many times the house behind us gets hit by foul balls.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we had the one on Dan's car over in Osseo, but now we have the house across the road.
Yep.
Here's the pitch. That one's down low. Two and two is the count. And the pitch. Ground ball foul down the third base line. Count holds at 2-2. Top of the first inning just underway here from Cadott. Cavs and the Cadott Red Sox, both teams on top of their respective divisions. Here's the pitch. There's a fly ball out to left center field. That's going to fall in. Erickson takes the big turn at first, and he's going to hold there. That brings up Sam Knickerbocker. Knickerbocker batting an even 500. Yeah, Jay, we were talking before the game and said, for Sam, that's a slump.
If you can have a slump with a 500 batting
Right.
average, yeah.
Wilkerson looks in and fires inside for a ball. A ball and no strikes.
Knickerbocker's been the hitting leader for the Cavs the past few seasons.
And the pitch. There's a ground ball over towards short. Picked up there by Perlberg. Throw over to first in time. And the Cavs go down in the first inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, one left. We've played a half an inning, and it's the Cavs nothing, and the Red Sox coming to bat on NLWN-TV.
Debt doesn't have to be complicated. Let Marine Credit Union simplify your debt so you can feel good about your money. Schedule time to get started at marinecu.com. Federally insured by NCUA.
Honey, the kids are antsy. What can we do that will keep all of us entertained and won't break the bank?
How about we take them to the Cavaliers game? Tickets are inexpensive, there's popcorn, hot dogs, and other baseball treats, and great baseball action.
That's right, Eau Claire Cavalier Baseball, your best choice for affordable family entertainment. Check out the schedule at www.eauclaircavaliers.org.
Marine Credit Union is rewarding you for making on-time loan payments with our My Loan Rewards program. Take out a loan, open a checking account with a qualified direct deposit, and get money back. Chart your course. Get details at marinecu.com. Federally insured by NCUA.
Back here at the baseball field at Cadott High School as the Cavs will be in the field now. And let's take a look at them defensively. Caden Erickson has moved over to third base today. Trent Cornell is at short. Ashton Kroll at second. Logan Hesselman at first. Sam Knickerbocker behind the plate. Aiden Pankratz, Brayton Tillman, and Trenton Palmer out in the outfield from left to right. And on the mound is Ryan Page. First appearance since 2019.
And some of the Cavalier faithful sitting behind us as Ryan Bemnister walked by said, "Are you going in next?" And he goes, "You don't want to see that." So
that's probably true. The only thing worse is if they tried to throw me in there. And I'm not sure I could get it to the plate.
Yeah, you don't want me anywhere. This is the closest to the diamond you want me.
Yeah.
So
So Page goes into his motion, and the first pitch is down low for a ball. This is Jack Kine at the plate, batting .386. Page winds and delivers. Just a hair low. Kine had a notion. And the pitch. There's a base hit out into right field. And Kine checks in at first. It's going to bring up Luke Erickson, one of those former Cavaliers. Erickson batting .431. He's got a pair of home runs on the season. And the pitch. That's down low, blocked by Knickerbocker. Page at the belt. And delivers. That's just missed the front knee. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. That's a curveball low. And the 3-0 pitch. That's down low for ball 4.
And Erickson draws a walk.
So 2 runners on. It's going to bring up Jonah Hansen. Hansen batting .450. He's also got a pair of home runs. This Red Sox team is a home run hitting team. I believe they have 17 on the season. Page delivers. That's low for a ball. And the pitch. Curveball missed inside. 2 balls and no strikes. And that's down in the dirt. 3-0 is the count. And the pitch. And that's ball 4. 8 consecutive balls by Ryan Page. And the bases are now loaded. That'll bring up Sam Feck. Feck is leading the team in home runs with 3. He's batting .408. And the pitch. Missed inside. Was about belt high. And the pitch. There's a chopper foul. It's on the right side. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Bottom of the first inning. Page delivers. That's down low. Gets away from Knickerbocker, but he's on it right away. Backstop is close here at Cadott. Page fires. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Feck was looking to send that one for a ride. And that's down low. The count goes full. And the payoff pitch. Ground ball over to second. Throw to short. Back to first. It's wide of the mark. Now they got him. He kept his foot on the bag. Billy McKnight said he kept his foot on the bag. A run did come in. as Kine came in to score.
Now batting, Jack.
So Feck grounds into a 4-6-3 double play. And Jack Redwine steps to the plate. 2 down. That one just missed outside. Redwine batting .488. He also has 3 home runs on the season. That just missed inside. That one's down low. And the pitch. Again down low, ball 4.
Redwine draws a walk.
That's the 3rd walk given up this inning by Page.
Now batting, Logan Brzezinski.
That'll bring up Logan Brzezinski, the left fielder. He also has 3 home runs on the season. So back when I said Sam Feck was leading the team, it's a 3-way tie. That pitch was low and inside for a ball. One ball, no strikes. Throw over to first. Back in safely is Redwine. Page at the belt, and he delivers. Curveball outside. Here's the wind and the 2-0 pitch. And that just missed. 3 balls, no strikes. And the 3-0 pitch. That's low for ball 4, and that's going to load the bases.
He draws the walk.
That's going to bring up Cole Perlberg, batting .282, playing shortstop. He also has a home run on the season. There's a strike on the outside corner. No balls and a strike. That one missed outside. Nice block that time by Knickerbocker. And the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Here's the pitch. That's ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. And the pitch. Ground ball over to short. Cornell with it. Throw across to first. And they're saying Hesselman pulled his foot. He caught the ball, but Billy McKnight said he pulled his foot. So it's going to be an error on the throw. And so that's going to move. In to score is Erickson. And the bases are still loaded. And Carter Hesselman, the designated hitter, is at the plate. First pitch was a ball. That one's down in the dirt. And the pitch. That one missed. 3 balls, no strikes, nowhere to put them. Strike called on the outside corner. 3-1. And the pitch to Hesselman, down low. So Carter Hesselman gets to go down and visit his brother over at first base. And we're going to have a conference at the mound. Cavs are a little light on pitchers today, so we'll see what's going to happen. And that base on balls brought in the 3rd run of the inning. And Ryan Page said everything he needed to say, or Ryan Bemnister said everything he needed to say. Want to give a shout out to our faithful viewer Janice, who says, let's go Cavs, you can do this. That pitch is down in the dirt. And there's a fly ball out towards left center field, moving over and under it. And making the catch is Brayton Tillman. So the Red Sox bat around, and after the first inning, the Red Sox got 3 runs on 1 hit. There was 1 Cavalier error, and the bases were left loaded. We've played an inning, and it's the Red Sox 3, Cavaliers nothing on NLWN-TV.
The Eau Claire Cavaliers would like to take veterans out to the ball game. That's right. As a thank you for your service, any veteran of the United States military can receive a lifetime pass for free admission to all Cavalier home games. Just come to Carson Park with your veteran identification, and the Cavaliers will issue you a free lifetime pass to all Cavalier home games. That's just the Cavaliers' way of saying thank you for your service.
Auto Vision Center in Eau Claire, your source for auto glass repair and replacement. Their quality work comes complete with a lifetime warranty on workmanship. When it comes to windshield repair and replacement, Auto Vision Center provides mobile auto glass services with free estimates. So if your windshield needs help, call Auto Vision Center today. That's Auto Vision Center at 1631 North Claremont in Eau Claire. Call 715-834-5277.
And we go to the second inning. Cavs trailing 3-0. Due up for the Cavs in the top of the second, Logan Hesselman, Ashton Kroll, and Jerome Delikowski. So, Logan Hesselman stepping in, and he's hitting .340, and he's leading the Cavaliers with home runs with 3. And the pitch, that's outside for a ball. And the 0-1 pitch is down in the dirt. Ball 2. Yeah, that's a problem pitchers sometimes have when your team bats around. You're sitting on that bench a long time. And sometimes finding your rhythm coming back out is tough. Wilkerson might be dealing with that right now. There's a swing and a pop-up in the infield. Moving over and making the catch is Perlberg. So one away for the Cavaliers. Ashton Kroll comes to the plate. Kroll batting .294. He's gotten on kind of a hot streak as of late. And that pitch caught the outside corner. Strike one. Wilkerson winds and delivers. Swing and a miss. Kroll swung through that one. It might have been a little bit high. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's outside. That was a pretty good chase me pitch that time by Wilkerson. Just a little high and a little off the plate. Here's the 1-2. That's high and away. Counts even at 2-2. Here's the wind and the fire. It's high. Count goes full to Ashton Kroll. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That's the second strikeout for Wilkerson. And it brings up Jerome Delikowski. Delikowski batting .261 with a pair of round trippers. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He swung at one outside and low. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And that got him right off the top of the helmet. And Delikowski's saying it didn't hit him. Well, I sure thought it sounded like it hit him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Wilkerson came in with a fastball that time. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So the Cavaliers go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We've played an inning and a half, and it's the Red Sox 3, Cavaliers nothing on NLWN-TV.
NLWN-TV is excited to bring you Eau Claire Cavalier baseball. Our next game will be on Wednesday, July 22nd, when the Cavaliers take on the Augusta Athletics from Jan Kruger Field at Memorial Park in Augusta. Coverage on NLWN-TV begins with the In the Dugout show at 6:30 p.m. That's Cavalier baseball on Wednesday, July 22nd on NLWN-TV.
Get in touch with the roots of the Chippewa Valley at the Chippewa Valley Museum. Located in Eau Claire's Carson Park, with a mission of connecting people to their community and inspire curiosity. From reinventing the Chippewa Valley, a century of change in farm life, the Farmhouse Theater, along with the Wisconsin Logging Museum and Logging Camp. Also, the Chippewa Valley Museum features special temporary exhibits and traveling exhibits, as well as web exhibits. The Chippewa Valley Museum is open Tuesdays through Saturdays. Call for more information at 715-834-7871.
And want to remind you that the Chippewa Valley Museum would like to invite you to bring a chair or blanket and join them on Sunday for Music on the Lawn from 2 to 3 right outside the museum. The next Sunday guest that they have will be the Nunnery. So for more information, call the museum at 715-834-7871. And leading off the bottom of the second is Jack Kine, top of the order. He singled his first time up. And that pitch missed down low for ball one. And the pitch. That curveball missed. Ball two. And that got Kine in the back.
And Kane is hit by pitch.
There was no doubting that one.
Nope. Didn't need to hear any helmet on that one.
Luke Erickson. He drew a walk in his last appearance. One of 5 Red Sox who did that last inning. That pitch is outside for a ball. And the pitch. He had a notion, but it was low for a ball. Page at the belt. Now he throws. And again, it's low. Ball 3. And there's a strike on the inside corner. Erickson wasn't sure about that one. 3 balls and 1 strike. And the 3-1 pitch. Strike 2 called. So the count is full. And the pitch. And that's down low for ball 4. So that brings up Jonah Hansen, who also walked.
Now batting, Jonah Hansen.
First pitch is outside for a ball. Page's pitch is low and inside. Two balls, no strikes. And there's a strike called. And there's a strike called. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We do have some activity going on for the Cavaliers. And that pitch is low, so the count's full. Brighton Bauer is throwing over there. I don't think he's loosening up as a pitcher. And there's ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And we have a courtesy runner coming in. And that's going to be Jalen Pascal, another former Cavalier.
Pascal once again to run for the catcher.
And Ryan Bemnister is out on the mound, talking to Page again. A Ryan and Ryan conversation.
Page is finding the strike zone more and more.
Now batting, Sam Peck.
So that'll bring up Sam Feck. He grounded into a 6-4-3 double play last time up. Or 4-6-3, I should say. There's a fly ball out into center field. Tillman moving over. He makes the catch. And the throw is going to come into third, so it's a sacrifice fly for Sam Feck. And that'll make it 4-0 with one out. And Page is making another trip to the mound, so we're going to get a pitching change, and we'll have that figured out for you right after this timeout on NLWN-TV.
Gerald the Fish. What about, like, Joaquin Bartholomew? Joaquin Bartholomew. Yeah. See ya. See ya. Joaquin Bartholomew. What? How did you think of that? I have no idea. Since we gave him that title, he should honestly be the king of the pond. King of the pond? Yeah. He's out there somewhere. For real. You want this one? Oh, yeah. Nice. All right.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
And the new pitcher for the Cavaliers is Bryton Bauer, making his initial appearance as a pitcher. The numbers for Ryan Page, he went 1 1/3 innings, gave up 4 runs. Believe it or not, only one of those was earned. And he only gave up 1 hit, but he did walk 7, plus hit another one. And that pitch is high for a ball to Jack Redwine, who walked his first time up. And the pitch, strike called. When Redwine played for the Cavaliers, he had picked up the nickname the Cuban Missile Crisis. Our former broadcast partner, Ben Ryder, tagged him with that one. That pitch was high. And I think there's a history behind it. I'm not just quite sure what the story is. And the pitch missed inside. 3 balls and a strike. Bauer at the belt, and he delivers. There's a fly ball. That's fairly deep, and that's gone. But it's foul. It was gone, but it was foul. Maybe that's why it was called the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Yeah,
he hit it like a missile. The payoff pitch, it's high for ball 4.
Good one, draws a walk. Now batting, Logan Brzezinski.
So Logan Brzezinski comes to the plate. He walked his last time up. That pitch is just a little high. Bryton Bauer with his delivery. Just missed the knees. Here's the wind and the pitch. Curveball outside. 3-0. Bases are loaded. And the pitch. Strike called at the letters. Brzezinski didn't agree with that one. He thought he had ball 4. And the pitch. That's high for ball 4.
Draws a walk, brings in a run.
And so that'll score Erickson. That run is charged to Page. And swing and a foul tip by Perlberg for strike 1. He got on an error on the throw last time around by Trent Cornell. Here's the pitch. Strike called on the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the wind and the pitch. There's a foul ball into the screen. Count holds at 0-2. 1 out. Bases loaded. And the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to center field. Tillman drifting back. And now he comes in and makes the catch. Runner coming toward the plate. And that's a sacrifice fly by Perlberg. And that scored Hansen. And the first pitch was a ball. There's a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 down. And a ground ball over to second. Stepped on the bag, did not need to make the throw to first. So Hesselman gets on a fielder's choice, but that's a 4 unassisted as Brzezinski was out at second. So for the Red Sox, they picked up 3 runs on no hits. There were no Cavalier errors, and the bases were, no, they weren't full. I think we have 1 left. 2 left. 2 left on base. So we've played 2 innings, and it's the Red Sox 6, Cavaliers nothing on NLWN-TV.
Sunset House Motel and RV Park in Port Mansfield, Texas, is your destination for your next fishing or hunting adventure. With 20 rooms available including condos and RV spots, Sunset House Motel and RV Park is the place where outdoor sports people stay when they're looking for fishing and hunting adventures. Sunset House Motel and RV Park is located only a few blocks from the dock and is within walking distance to all the local restaurants. Call them at 956-944-2182 to book your stay. That's Sunset House Motel and RV Park in Port Mansfield, Texas.
Midwest Environmental Consultants, your partner and guide. From soil testing to landscapes, they cover it all. Lawn care and beauty, they're ready to call. With expertise in the ground, they'll analyze what's there. Call 608-4682-067 and let's get started. You deserve the best.
And we're back here at Cadott High School. Cavs trailing 6-0. We go to the third inning, and to take us through the middle innings, here's Jay Fall.
Thanks, Rick Olson. Cole Timon, the designated hitter, will lead off to start the Cavaliers' top of the third inning. As Wilkerson winds, delivers, swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, there's some snap on that fastball by Wilkerson.
Timon waits. Wilkerson delivers that one right down the middle for strike two.
Timon kind of gave that look like, why didn't I swing at that one?
No balls, 2 strikes. Wilkerson ready, delivers. That one high and away for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Timon's the leadoff hitter, no outs. That one high and inside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cornell and Palmer will be up after Timon. 9th and 10th in the order. That ball hit low and snagged down by Crone, and the throw in time for the first out.
Cornell is up. Palmer on deck. 1 out.
So Trent Cornell is the batter now. He's playing shortstop today. Cornell coming in batting .257. Wilkerson, and ball hit to shortstop, bounces over Perlberg's glove, and Cornell's going to have a base hit.
Well, it'd be an error, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, their scoreboard doesn't show it, but I think it's clearly an error on the shortstop.
Okay.
But it's a base runner, and that's what the Cavaliers need.
Trent Palmer, the right fielder, now batting. And shows bunt. And that bounces over the top of the backstop.
Over
Strike
the
one.
top of the press box behind it. And our Marine Credit Union broadcast facility is just down the first base line.
So Trenton Palmer looking at a no ball, 1 strike count, and a throw goes over toward Cornell and Sam Feck. Wilkerson winds, delivers, shows bunt again. That one hopped up to third or to Crone. So 2 outs for the Cavaliers, and we go back to the top of the order in the top of the third. Brayton Tillman, the center fielder, and he flew out to the second base area. Cavs trail 6-0 to the Cadott Red Sox in game 1 here. That pitch, shoulder high, ball 1. Wilkerson takes a peek over at first. At the belt, delivers. That one fouled out again over the top of the press box and the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wilkerson ready. Likes that sign, delivers, and the ball hit out to center field. Getting under it is Luke Erickson, and that retires the Cavaliers in the third inning. There were no runs, no hits, There was one error and one left. Score at the end of 2.5 innings of play. The Cadott Red Sox 6, the Eau Claire Cavaliers nothing in Game 1 of a scheduled twin bill today on NLWN-TV.
NLWN-2 invites you to join us in our time machine and journey back to the 1860s for some vintage baseball with the Menominee Blue Caps. Our next broadcast will be on Monday, August 17th, as the Blue Caps will take on the Rum River Rovers, the Sand Creek Nine, and the St. Croix Steps from an old-fashioned county fair in Cameron, Wisconsin. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. That's Vintage Baseball, Monday, August 17th on NLWN-2.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our everyday.
We go to the bottom of the third inning for the host Cadott Red Sox. They lead 6-0 over the Eau Claire Cavaliers. From the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility, I'm Jay Fall here with Rick Olson, Kaylin Olson on the computer, and Amanda Lemler taking the pictures up on the camera from the upper level of the press box. Brayton Bauer, the pitcher for the Cavaliers. He will face the 9-1-2 batters. Chad Crone will start off. He's the third baseman, flew out to center field. Wind and the pitch. That one high for ball one. Bauer looks out through the webbing of his glove, and that ball hit hard to down the left field line, and it bounces in fair. And Crone in with a double.
It's like that ball saw where the foul line was and made sure it was just to the right of it. It wasn't more than about 6 inches fair.
Yep. So now top of the order for the Red Sox, Jack Kine, the second baseman. He was hit by a pitch in the second inning and had a base hit to right in the first. And that pitch catches the inside corner for strike one. No balls, one strike. That pitch a ball. That pitch low. 2 balls and a strike. Kine also touched the plate twice in earlier in the game. That ball hit to short right field, and Crone's going to hold up at third.
Single to right field. We put runners on the corner.
So Luke Erickson comes up now. He's walked twice, so this is his first at-bat. Erickson steps in after a conversation with Knickerbocker. And that ball chopped to the infield, picked up by Bauer and thrown to first for the first out. So Bauer to Hesselman, 1-3. That will bring up the cleanup hitter. Nope, sorry, number 3 hitter, Jonah Hansen, the catcher.
He also doesn't have an official at bat yet.
No, 2 walks. Bauer looks over the top of his glove, winds, and delivers. That pitch right over the middle for strike one. Red Sox with Kine on first and Crone at third. And that ball gets to the gap in right center. One run scores. Crone comes in and Kine comes in as well. And the Red Sox stretch their lead to 8-0.
Pascal on the run. Now batting, Sam Feck.
Sam Feck, the cleanup hitter, the first baseman, is now up for the Red Sox. 1 out. 2 runs have scored in this half inning. And that one hit down the first base line and then thrown to second. So Hesselman to Kroll for the double play to...
Actually, it was to Cornell. Came over and covered second and made the tag.
Okay. So the Red Sox score 2 runs on 2 hits. There were no Cavs errors and nobody left. Score at the end of 2.5 innings of play. The Eau Claire Cavaliers 0, the Cadott Red Sox 8. And you're watching it on NLWN-TV.
When you have that craving for a home-cooked meal the way Mom used to make it, rest assured, you can still get that meal by going to Mom's Restaurant and Pub in Colfax. Mom's is open daily serving breakfast and lunch, and don't forget dinner on Friday nights with Mom's famous fish fry. The coffee is always hot, the breakfast is always delicious, and lunch will put a smile on your face and in your stomach. 225 Bremer Avenue, Colfax. Call 715-962-4617. That's Mom's Restaurant and Pub.
In November of 2018, our daughter Jana passed away. The outpouring of support was unbelievable. Support that we received inspired us to start a foundation called the Jana Kelly Memorial Foundation. And through that foundation,
we've given back in a lot of different ways, through projects, through different other charities that we've supported. We like to help Humane Association, and the Ronald McDonald House is something that's very near and dear to us. We've also recently, this last year, we actually built a tiny house. It's really exciting to be able to give back in different ways.
to learn more or to help financially, would find us on Facebook or www.janakelly.com.
Welcome back to Cadott High School, the baseball field there. We're in the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility, bringing you the first of a double game and a doubleheader. The Cadott Red Sox and the Eau Claire Cavaliers. Red Sox are up 8-0 in this one. And coming up for Pankratz, Erickson, and Knickerbocker. Aiden Pankratz struck out the first time he was up. Wilkerson still pitching. That ball catches the outside corner for strike one. Wilkerson looks, throws, and that ball fouled toward the house, hit the tree in the front yard. So that doesn't count.
Nope, that does not count.
Oh, 2. And that one catches the outside corner as Pankratz strikes out looking. And that will bring up Caden Erickson, the third baseman.
He has the lone hit for the Cavaliers today.
That pitch hit into left field, and that will give Erickson a base hit. So he's 2 for 2 today. Sam Knickerbocker, the catcher, is up next. He grounded out to shortstop. Wilkerson ready. Delivers that one high and away for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Knickerbocker ready. Erickson a bit of a lead at first. Pitch delivered. That one over. Clears the Crone's glove out into left field for another base hit for the Cavs. So 2 straight base hits. Logan Hesselman, the first baseman, who flew out to the shortstop, will now bat for the Cavaliers. And
the courtesy runners Aiden Ecker.
Ecker on the run for the catcher.
We do have activity going on in the Cadott bullpen, and it's Logan Brzezinski is throwing down there. I don't know if his has a plan on coming in to pitch or if he's just staying loose or what the deal is.
And that ball hit out to right field, going back, getting underneath it, and is Jack Redwine as
Hesselman flies out to right field.
Ecker.
Chucks it all into third base.
But Erickson advanced.
Erickson, okay. So a sac fly to right. 2 outs for the Cavaliers. That brings up Ashton Kroll. Kroll with runners on the corners and 2 outs. Top of inning 4. That pitch just catches the outside corner for strike 1.
Must have just tickled it as it went by.
Wilkerson looks, takes a peek over to third, delivers that one high for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cavaliers trailing the Cadott Red Sox 8-0 in game 1. That ball low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Henry Wilkerson sends one right over the middle for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Ashton Kroll even agreed with that call, nodding his head, yep, that was good.
Wilkerson delivers that one shoulder high, ball 3. We have a full count, 3-2 with 2 outs.
So Ecker will be on traveling time right now.
Wilkerson delivers, swing and a miss for strike 3, and that retires the Cavaliers in the 4th inning. They score no runs, get 2 hits. There were no Red Sox errors and 2 runners left on base. Score at the end of 3 1/2 innings of play is the Cadott Red Sox 8, the Eau Claire Cavaliers 0. Game 1 of a doubleheader on NLWN-TV.
Debt doesn't have to be complicated. Let Marine Credit Union simplify your debt so you can feel good about your money. Schedule time to get started at marinecu.com. Federally insured by NCUA. Credit Union is rewarding you for making on-time loan payments with our My Loan Rewards program. Take out a loan, open a checking account with a qualified direct deposit, and get money back. Chart your course. Get details at marinecu.com. Federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome to the Marine Credit Union Broadcast Center at Cadott High School today. Game one of the doubleheader scheduled for today. The Cavaliers find themselves down 8-0 to the Red Sox of Cadott. 5, 6, and 7 batters due to start the bottom of the fourth for the Red Sox, and it will begin with Jack Redwine, who also has not had an at-bat yet. He has walked twice, scored a run in the first.
Now up for the Sox, Jack Redwine.
Redwine steps in. Bauer delivers. That one floats high and away for ball one. Cadott Red Sox lead 8-0 over the Cavs here in game one. That pitch low but swung on for strike one. One ball, one strike. Bauer right down the middle, strike two. 1-2 the count. Bauer delivers that ball, popped up, and that one's going out of play over the top of the Red Sox dugout. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cavaliers wrap up the regular season Wednesday night. They will travel to Augusta to take on the Athletics, and you can see that game right here on NLWN-TV. 6:30 coverage begins. That ball hit out to right field. Getting under it is Trenton Palmer for out number one.
Palmer showing some of his range there. He was a little slow in reacting to it, but I think he was waiting to see what it was going to do. And all of a sudden it was going a little more towards center than he thought, and he had to turn the jets on, but he got there.
Yeah, just a slight breeze, but a little more smoke coming in all the time. First pitch to Logan Brzezinski, who was forced out on his way to second base and had a walk. It's out. And that ball fouled out of play down the first base line. Brzezinski steps back in. Bauer delivers. That ball hit into the gap at shortstop, and that will be a base hit for Logan Brzezinski. That'll bring up Cole Perlberg, the shortstop, the seventh batter. He had a sacrifice fly to center that scored a run in the second inning and got on by an error by Cornell. Low and away, ball one. Yeah, Cornell's error is the only one that the Cavaliers have had. So the defense has held up pretty good. But that pass ball will go through and send Brzezinski to second, or allow him to go to second. We'll put it that way. Bauer now has a runner behind him, checks him. Winds and throws, swing and a miss. Strike one, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bauer delivers. That one Low and outside for ball 2. 2 balls and there's 3 balls. 3 balls, 1 strike. That pitch outside and a walk for Perlberg. Brings up the designated hitter Carter Hesselman, got on by a fielder's choice and walked. Bauer checks back for Brzezinski. Pitch low and away, ball 1. And that one catches the outside corner for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out for the Cavs in their top, or for the Red Sox in the bottom of the 4th. That one catches the outside corner. Strike 2. 2-2. Bauer delivers high and away, and we have a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bauer winds, throws that one low, but it just gets off of Cornell's glove out into center field.
And they're going to call interference on Cornell. So Brzezinski comes in, and I think that's going to be a base hit. It took a really wicked hop.
Okay.
And so Brzezinski scores, and Perlberg went to second and then was awarded third on the interference.
So that brings up Chad Crone, the third baseman, and Crone gets a piece of it. Backing up out in center field is Brayton Tillman. He gets under it. And that's a sacrifice fly that will score Hesselman, Perlberg, sorry. So Hesselman stays at first. It's 10-0 Red Sox. We're in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, I think the scoreboard is a little behind because I have 10 also.
Yeah. Down the pipe for strike 1. Yeah, according to the math that I was taught, 8 + 2, that'd be 10. Yeah.
Yeah, and you used up all the fingers. So
that's right. And that ball just outside the glove of Ashton Kroll goes into center field. That is going to be a single to right for Kine, and that it makes him 3 for 3 today because he was hit for hit by a pitch for one of his
plate
attempts
appearances
at the plate. Yeah. So Carter Hesselman goes to third. Luke Erickson, the center fielder, is 0 for 1. He was thrown out by the pitcher and has had 2 walks. He's also scored 2 runs, a run in each of the first 2 innings. Bauer winds, throws, and that one hit to the gap over the second base to the right side. That is going to score Erickson, or that will score Hesselman. Jonah Hansen, the catcher, now batting. And Hansen's 1 for 1. He walked in each of the first 2 innings. And the Red Sox have an 11-0 lead over the Cavaliers. Inside. Ball one. Ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. Red Sox 11, Cavaliers 0. And that ball fouled down the first base line.
Got out of the way on that one.
For strike one. 2 balls and a strike. Bauer winds and throws. High and away. Ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. 2 outs for the Cadott Red Sox. Bauer delivers, and ball hit out to center field and caught by Kroll.
No, Pankratz.
Pankratz. Oh, there we go. Yep. And so the Red Sox score 3 runs, and they do it with 4 hits. There were no Cavalier errors and 2 runners left on base. Score at the end of 4 complete innings of play. The Cadott Red Sox 11, the Eau Claire Cavaliers nothing. Game 1 of a doubleheader. You're watching it on NLWN-TV.
I can't bounce. Okay. Oh my God. Wait, look. Wait, look at me.
Mom's Restaurant and Pub in Colfax has just what you need when you have that craving for a home-cooked meal the way Mom used to make it. Mom's is open from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily and until 9 on Fridays with a complete breakfast menu. Lunch includes sandwiches, salads, wraps, and burgers, along with Mom's comfort food favorites, and don't forget dinner on Fridays with Mom's famous fish fry. The coffee always hot, the breakfast always delicious, and lunch puts a smile on your face. 225 Bremer Avenue, Colfax. Call 715-962-4617. That's Mom's Restaurant and Pub in Colfax.
Welcome back to Cadott. To take us the rest of the way, here's Rick Olson.
Thank you, Jay. Cavs trail 11-0. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 7-inning game, so the 10-run rule takes effect after 5. New pitcher on the mound, Logan Brzezinski for the Red Sox. And I can't tell who's out there in left field. And
up. 7 on deck. Go out.
Yeah, I just can't tell who he is out there because it almost looked like an 8 out there as well. But at any rate, Jerome Delikowski at the plate, struck out his first time up.
Going to have to wait till he turns around since the Red Sox numbers are all in the backs.
And the pitch. Strike called on the outside corner. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Logan Brzezinski on the mound. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
TC gets himself a strikeout in 3 straight.
Okay, it's not Brzezinski on the mound. It's Jack Thiese, or Zach Thiese. That's a number 6, not an 8. Boy, I don't like the font that they're using. The numbers for Henry Wilkerson, he went 4 innings, gave up no runs on 3 hits, and struck out 5. Swing and a miss, strike one for Cole Timon. And the pitch, that's down low. This is not a safe situation for Thiese. Here's the pitch. Strike called on the outside corner. Ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch, that's down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away, top of the 5th. And the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back off the mask of Jonah Hansen. Timon steps back into the box. And the 2-2 pitch. That's high and away. Count is full. Here's the wind and the pitch. Strike 3 called. That's going to bring up Trent Cornell. He got on an error his last time up. 2 down. Cornell represents the last chance for the Cavaliers to extend this one. If this game should end here, we will do a very quick talking baseball for at the end of game 1. Then you'll have to sign out of our channel for a few minutes while we set things up for game 2. First pitch is high for a ball. And the pitch. There's a strike called. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul tip back into the glove. No balls, 2 strikes. Cavs are down to their final strike. Or check that. I think it's 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is the count. That one's down in the dirt. It's 2 and 2. Thiese looking in. He winds and delivers. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That's going to do it. So that's going to end game 1. Final score, the Cadott Red Sox 11 and the Cavaliers nothing. And we'll have a wrap-up right after this timeout on NLWN-TV.
You've been watching Eau Claire Cavalier Baseball on NLWN-TV. This copyrighted presentation has been a production of the Northern Light Webcasting Network in conjunction with the Eau Claire Cavaliers, and is intended for the enjoyment of the viewing and listening audience. Any broadcast, rebroadcast, or reproduction, in any form, without the express written consent of the Northern Light Webcasting Network LLC and the Eau Claire Cavaliers is prohibited. Stay tuned. Coming up next is Talkin' Baseball, with a look back at today's game. Time now for Talkin' Baseball with a wrap-up of today's Eau Claire Cavalier game. And now, back out to the ballpark.
And we're back here at the Cadott High School in Cadott, where the Cadott Red Sox have defeated the Cavaliers in Game 1 of our doubleheader by the score of 11-0. The Red Sox had 11 runs on 8 hits. They committed 1 error. They left 7 on base. Cavaliers, no runs. They had 3 hits. They committed 1 error, and they left 4 runners on base. The winning pitcher was Henry Wilkerson. That moves his record up to 2-0 on the season. He went 4 innings to pick up the win. Ryan Page is the loser, and so I guess we can probably turn the page on that experiment, every pun intended. He went 1 1/3, gave up 6 runs, 3 of which were earned on only 1 hit, and he did walk 7. Brighton Bauer came in and pitched respectably, considering he hadn't seen the mound all season, and at least he was somewhere near the strike zone through much of the first game. But that's going to wrap up our Game 1 coverage. You're going to have to sign out if you want to watch Game 2. You're going to have to log off, not sign out. Just log off of our NLWN-TV page and on YouTube while we get things set up. And in about 5 minutes or so, you can come back, and we will have our between-game coverage and Game 2 for you right here on NLWN-TV. So you've been tuned to Talkin' Baseball on NLWN-TV.
You have been tuned to Talkin' Baseball with a wrap-up of today's Eau Claire Cavalier baseball game. This has been a presentation of NLWN-TV. The Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV will now have to leave the air briefly so we can reset our equipment to bring you Game 2 of today's doubleheader. Please close out of our channel on YouTube and come back in a few moments when you see that Game 2 is available. This is NLWN-TV.
Make sure you come back real soon.